This morning, we are awaiting word from a federal judge here in Atlanta about the fate of former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. He's one of the 19 people indicted in Georgia's election interference case. What was supposed to be a hearing, it turned into sort of a mini trial for Meadows yesterday. 11 Alive's Jerry Carnes joining us in studio with more on that. Meadows even taking the stand in federal court for quite a while, Jerry.
That's right, Aisha. Good morning. And while former President Donald Trump was not there, his presence was certainly felt in court. Lawyers representing Mr. Trump were in the courtroom watching and listening. His former chief of staff is working to move his case to federal court. It's possible Mr. Trump may do the same.
Showdown in court, the first of many in a sweeping criminal case targeting 19 people, including former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. In Atlanta, Meadows took the stand in federal court to insist that his actions following former President Donald Trump's loss in 2020 were not criminal, but part of his job. He testified that under the direction of the former president, he arranged the now famous phone call between Mr. Trump and Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
Raffensperger also testified that he initially tried to avoid calls from Meadows and Mr. Trump. The former chief of staff claims that his actions following the 2020 vote were to assure that there was a free and fair election. Prosecutors argue that Meadows was acting outside of his official capacity when he and others protested the 2020 vote in Georgia and other states. The former chief of staff's goal is to have his criminal case tried in federal court rather than a Fulton County courtroom. 4 other defendants in Fulton County's criminal case have filed paperwork seeking the same move. Trump's attorneys are watching. It's possible the former president will also seek a move to federal court, where the jury pool would come from beyond Fulton County.
A Fulton County jury pool is going to be selected from Fulton County. A federal jury pool is going to be selected from areas going into North Georgia, which are more conservative.
Fulton County prosecutors are arguing that the entire election interference case should remain in state court. They insist Meadows, the former president, and others crossed a line into criminal conspiracy. It is the first major test of a case with many court battles to come.
So, Jerry, when should we actually expect that ruling to come down from the judge? We know Meadows is adamant about getting that case moved to federal court.
No word yet on when that ruling will come down. Meadows does have an arraignment hearing in Fulton County State Court next Wednesday. His lawyers are hoping a decision will come before that. Aisha.
All right, Jerry, thank you. Former President Donald Trump's arraignment has also been set here in Fulton County. He's scheduled to be arraigned next Wednesday as well, September 6th. We also now know former President Donald Trump will stand trial in Washington, D.C. on March 4th, 2024. That is a part of his federal election interference case. That is in the middle of the Republican primary for president and also the day before Super Tuesday.